So it is that time of year when the flu can hit home, and with flu season lasting for several more months, you or maybe your loved one could wind up getting sick. That's why in today's 2-Year Well-Being, we're focusing on what to do when a family member catches the flu.
So Kimberly Harris is a family nurse practitioner at Cone Health Primary Care at Emsley Square in Greensboro, joining us this evening. So the flu and the cold, they are some of the illnesses you can pick up around this time of year. How do you know you're dealing with the flu? Because the symptoms can be similar.
They definitely can be similar, and one of the distinguishing factors is that the abrupt onset of flu symptoms, such as throat, a sore throat, stuffy nose, headache, body aches, are characteristics of the flu, and like I said, it comes on you very, very suddenly. So that's a differentiating factor.
Does one have a fever versus the other one?
And actually, more so with the common cold, you do not have a fever. So a fever is very prevalent with the flu, although you do not have to have a fever to have the flu.
The one that really gets me is waking up like a truck just hit you. That's how I usually know that's probably the flu.
That's definitely not cold.
Yeah. All right, so as we are talking about treating the flu, we want to know from you at home if you have received a flu shot this year. This is our interactive question today, so head over to WFMY.com/vote now and answer us that question. Yes, good to go. No, not yet. Don't plan on it. But you know, the flu shot really isn't the only way to prevent getting the flu.
That is true, but it is the main way to prevent from getting the flu. However, it is very important to protect your family members and loved ones from the flu. One way you can do that is simply by washing your hands. If a wash station is not available, just using hand sanitizer is also very good to prevent transmission of the flu. Also, wiping down surfaces, people forget that in the home. If you're coughing, sneezing, just taking a dirty soil Kleenex and wiping your nose and throwing it like down on the floor, you should clean that area because you can transmit the flu that way.
Exactly. And also, there's certain groups that are at higher risk of complications of the flu. Which groups are those, and when should they seek medical attention?
Absolutely. So the populations most prevalent to getting the flu are children under the age of 2 years old, pregnant women, adults 65 and older, and anyone who suffers from a serious medical condition. When you should seek help is anytime you experience any shortness of breath, any problems with chest tightness, or if you have a fever that's 104 or greater that does not respond to ibuprofen or Tylenol. And most individuals, keep in mind, will get over the flu within 2 weeks at the most.
That's a long time.
It is a long time.
It's a long time,
However,
longer than you think.
That's the most. However, the average person who's of really good health can pretty much get back to their normal baseline within a week, but it can last for up to 2 weeks for certain individuals.
All right, Dr. Harris, thank you so much for your tidbits. Really wash those hands, a big one. It's an easy one everyone can do. So let's take a look at our interactive question to see how you voted so far. 77% of you have said you have gotten your flu shot. You are good to go. Keep voting. We'll check your results a little bit later on in the show.
I know you like seeing that 77% or higher.
We want to see it way higher than that.
The majority.
But that is great.
We're glad to see that.
That is great.
You can review the symptoms on WFMYnews2.com. Also in the story, we will link where you can find more information about the flu.